your goals and dreams. Don't ask yourself how you're going to do it. My favorite book says, lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. There are things you can do that you don't know right now. See, preparing to come up and speak to you, that was not challenging. But let me share with you what it took me years to do, was to believe that I can do it, given my circumstances. Born abandoned building on a floor, being adopted, being labeled mentally retarded when I was in the 5th grade, and put back from the 5th grade into the 4th grade, and failed again when I was in the 8th grade. Being raised in poverty, how you live your life is a result of the story you believed about yourself. And so being in the environment where I was born is not where you start. It's where you're going. That was my reality of being poor. I was stuck. How people live their lives is a result of the story they believe about themselves. I'll never forget the gentleman I eulogized a few weeks ago when I first met him. He said, young man, go to the board to work this problem out for me. I said, oh, sir, I can't do that. Why not? I'm not one of your students. Look at me. Yes, sir. Go to the board and work the problem out anyhow. I can't, sir. Why? The other students started laughing. He's DT. He's a twin. His brother's smart. His sister, she's smart. But he's DT. What's DT? He's a dumb twin. And I said, I am, sir. As the students laughed, he came from behind his desk. He looked at me. He said, don't you ever say that again. Someone's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. And so that was a turning point in my life. On one hand, I was humiliated, but on the other hand, I was liberated. Because he looked at me with the eyes of Goethe, who said, look at a man the way that he is, he only becomes worse. But look at him as if he were what he could be, then he becomes what he should be. As Mother Teresa would say, inspired, distract, dispute, and inspired to become like a pencil in the hand of God and start writing a new chapter. How important is that? That's major. People have lost hope. When there's hope.
From there, I partnered up with Darwin to get into the stock market. Think about
Testing 1 2. Well, what's up, everyone? Can everyone hear me loud and clear? If you can hear me loud and clear, go ahead and throw something up. Whether it's the $sign, the 1 sign, your numbers, whatever it might be. Throw it up. Happy Monday, team. What's going on, traders? Welcome back to another exciting week. Welcome back to another exciting week. I want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight. You could have been anywhere. Even though my schedule has not been officially, my schedule has not been officially changed, and there's been a new educator that came on with the same time that I have now, it's creating a conflict, but we're going to get it right. We're going to get it right. Okay? So I just want to make sure that I have all of you here, because each week, you guys you ever wonder to yourself, how is it that Oran can come out every single week with some new and fresh content? All right, I want you guys to ask yourself that for a moment. How is it that you can come out with some fresh new content every single week? You ever wonder that? Sebastian, I've been thinking that since last year. Okay? Well, there's 2 reasons. It may be more. Okay? That's right, perfecting the craft. It may be more, but the number 1 reason is I give myself to you. All right? I give you guys me. 100% of me. And honestly, I give you more attention than I do to my family. See, I know my family's going to be straight. Okay? But you are my distant family that I'm also worrying about. I'm also focusing on you. See, if my family don't get it right, that's their loss. Because they're right here with me. But it's my job, being an educator, to make sure that you get it right. And if you fail to get it right, then that's your loss. So each week, someone is sending me a message. Oran, thank you. I appreciate the dedication. I appreciate everything that you're doing. Just like right now, much appreciated. It always starts off like that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But then at the end of the conversation, it goes, I just have one question. And I knew it was coming. I just have one question. When I mark up my chart like this, how come I'm seeing this? And every time, like, I look forward to those questions. You guys don't understand. Some of you say, Oran, you ignore it. You ignore it. No. Sometimes I open it up and I can see the message. I don't respond because it gives me something to talk about the next day. All right? It gives me something to talk about the next day because I know if I respond to you, that conversation will never end. We will end up doing a one-on-one text conversation. Okay? So what you guys are looking at is a video. You're looking at some videos and some pictures. Now, most people talk about where they came from, but there's no documentation behind where they came from. Have you ever noticed through most successful people start their story off with, I used to be homeless. You ever heard that before? I used to be homeless. Now I'm here. Now, what you're seeing on that picture is not me being homeless. Thank God. It's not me being homeless. But I experienced a homeless moment at the airport on Thursday. Okay? I experienced a homeless moment at the airport. There's nothing against anyone who was homeless. God bless them. You know, thank God for your situation that you were able to overcome that situation. And when I see that, I'm laying here on the floor from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I put a barricade around me and my wife. My only job was to protect her in an unfamiliar place. So as you can see, I didn't get any sleep from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. I thought about doing several webinars during that time. Thought about doing several webinars. Tamika, I was there. Several webinars during that time just to keep me awake. Okay? Now, after, as you guys can see, I fell asleep on the plane. And I usually don't fall asleep on the plane because I hate the plane because of the turbulence make me feel like something else is going on. I couldn't sleep. I got to the hotel at 8 a.m. Once I got to the hotel, my wife went back to sleep. And I put a post on Facebook and I said, hey, I got writer's block. I haven't even started my presentation. Anyone who knows me, I never use the same presentation twice. So if you look in my arsenal of presentation, I have over 100 presentations, PowerPoints. I could actually sell those PowerPoints and you guys will learn just from the PowerPoints. When I used to go to these events, when I used to do these private events, I used to get everybody's email or find the leader of that organization. I used to tell them, hey, give me your email and I'm going to give you this PowerPoint and you share it with your team. So I put the message out there on Facebook. I know it was early in the morning. And you can tell when those who really want it, they don't sleep. Dante, all right, from Team 2 Week Notice and his team. He responded, and within minutes, as you notice, you're going to see a whole bunch of tall giants, bullish engulfings, enter the room. Bullish engulfings enter the room around 8:30, almost 9 o'clock. We started the training. Yeah, you can see bullish engulfing. We started a training from, I believe it was 8:30 all the way until 12 noon. There you go. That's like a reversal. Nope. It's a bullish candle, a doji in the middle. Oh yeah, that's a reversal. Okay? So, and you can see how focused they are in the hotel. So my wife, she was in, don't see your screen but the pictures. Danielle, what do you mean you don't see my screen? Someone says I can't hear. All right, can anyone else see the screen with the pictures floating back and forth? Can anyone see the slideshows? Because that's all I'm showing right now, team, is the slideshow. I'm talking over the slideshow. Yeah, no charts. I'm not showing any charts right now. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just walking you through it because there's a story there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So if you look at the video to the right, there we go. The video to the right, you see Chris Terry and you see ISIS. You see trading with cash. Okay? You see trading with cash? That was 2 years ago. We had a private meeting with Chris and ISIS. He asked to meet up with us in New York City. And we sat down at the table with Chris and ISIS. Jonathan is there also. He's the one with the camera. And that was the moment. That was the moment right there. August 2017. That changed our lives. That was the moment that changed our lives. Guys, I want to tell you something. If I could, let me see, if I could, there we go, perfect. There we go. Perfect. So I'm gonna unmute Jonathan and Cash right now.
None of us were here.
Jonathan, you're unmuted. You're unmuted, Jonathan.
Hello?
Yeah, I just unmuted you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with a prospect.
Oh, my bad. Keep doing what you're doing.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Always working. You see that? Cash, you're unmuted.
Yo, what's going on, man?
So check this out, guys. I would not be where I am right now if it wasn't for Jonathan, Cash, A-Dot, and Joanna. We were a team. It started right here with this video on the right-hand side. That was the moment that Chris Terry sat down with us. And he basically begged us, hey, how would you like to be a traveling educator? At first, there was a few times where I turned it down. I said, nah. And I'm a janitor at this point. And I asked myself, what if I would have said no? And just shut the whole down completely? No. Look at the video on the left with Joanna getting out of her Mother's Day present. Going to take a look at her future house. Sleeping on the floors at the airport just to make it back and go on stage right here. Go on stage at the event. I was up for 24 hours and you guys couldn't even tell when I was on stage. I was up for 24 hours and you couldn't even tell when I got on stage. It was my passion. That's the only thing that fueled me, my passion. So Cash, you got a moment. This wasn't possible if you didn't give me a chance to educate you. All I needed was someone who would listen while I would teach. So if you got a moment, Cash, share something.
Oh, man. First off, good evening, everyone. I know when I looked, we had just about approaching 500 people on this call. I am just absolutely excited. I'm at a loss for words because I remember that day like it was yesterday. I got introduced to iMarkets Live in 2016. I'm 30 years old now, so I've been trading for about 3 years. And I really just seen something in the Forex side of business. I wasn't interested in building at that particular time because I was already making over 6 figures as a superintendent. And if you're making 6 figures, that's $2,500 a week minimum. So I was holding that job down and learning how to trade And I remember going to an event, and Oran was doing some work at an event, and I asked him a question. I knew that everything that you want is going to come with a cost, whether it's financial, time, whatever it was. And I reached out to him, and I said, Oran, what is it going to cost me? How much is it going to cost me to learn? And Oran, do you remember what your response was?
I said, don't disrespect me with money. Just like that. I looked you dead in the face and said, don't disrespect me with money. I don't want your money. All I want is your attention.
And I really didn't believe him. And he said, show up to my office, where he was a janitor, and he was also test taker. He was overseeing the testing for the Series 7 and those other financial tests that you need to be successful in the corporate world. So I kept coming to his office. And he kept showing me different things. And we started working on harmonics. And during that transition, while I was at that job, I literally felt like I was on top of the world. And then one day, they fired me. Now, I live in New York City. The maximum unemployment they only gave me was $453 a week. So when you go from living $2,500 a week lifestyle to $453, everybody here can say big ass gap. That is definitely what it was, and I, Marcus Ivan Oran, helped me bridge that gap.
How did you walk out the job, Cash?
Now, that day, Oran absolutely saved me because that day that they fired me, I absolutely felt worthless. I was understanding the entrepreneurial side. I was already reading the books, Think and Grow Rich and stuff like that, but I still had that job mentality. So when they fired me, I literally felt worthless. And I went to go turn up. I was ready to tear this place up. And I remember somehow or another, Oran called me. I didn't call him. He just called me. And I answered the phone, and I started going off. And Oran said one thing to me that absolutely made a shift in my mind, because I was really about to lose the opportunity that was in place. And he asked me he said something to me very, very clear. And he said, Cash, I can't work with you from jail. As quiet as everyone is on the call, that is absolutely what happened. And I said, Oran, you're absolutely right. I jumped on the train. I went back home. I felt like, I felt low for about a week or two. And then Oran and I started plugging in, and I started to use the scanner. I started to refine my harmonics, and I'm really excited for what's been taking place. What you guys are seeing and witnessing now is the game planning and the planting that you heard in the clips prior. Is the planting of seeds over 2 years ago, over 3 years ago when we got started. I'm really excited. I'm happy for the team. We've been having some amazing success stories. As you guys can see, I'm not a person to show off, so I'm not even going to do that. But I will tell you this: 2 years ago, that watch on my wrist was a Samsung Galaxy something. I think that watch cost me like $250. And like I had to buy it from Sprint on credit, so they were charging me like $14.95 a month for me to pay it off. You said that was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
To date, I still have that watch as a reminder, but the watch that we currently walk around with, that we paid cash for, is over $10,000.
Yes, sir.
It was a vision. It was something that I wanted. But it started with a different level of belief. So I really have to commend Oran, but also David Imonitier for what he's been doing with belief and really letting me understand the process of growth. Because that watch it's just a symbol of growth. Where at one point I wasn't even able to really afford the watch, and now that is like the least of my worries. So. Oran, I'm just excited for what's going on in our organization, in the company worldwide, because if you guys have been on any of Oran's sessions, you You guys have heard him talk about the Elliott wave. You've heard him talk about harmonics, and I am so excited because although I can't do one-on-one sessions with everyone all the time, I know that even right now, when he goes through the Elliott wave training, Oran and I've really drilled that into him as a way of looking at the market. And when he's sharing it with you guys, I'm so excited. It really warms my soul to see so many people benefiting from it and growing with the Elliott wave and understanding the scanner a lot better. So it is my belief that if you can count to 5, you can profit in the market. Income disclaimers, obviously, but what you guys are really looking at is the sprouting of 3 years of work. So if you're going to commit yourself to anything, commit it to this, because I did not understand and realize how valuable the skill set of trading was until they fired me, until they pushed my back against the wall. So
That's right.
Oran, I'm going to turn the call back over to you. Thank you so much. Houston was absolutely phenomenal. You do not and you cannot afford to miss Dallas, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the New York marketplace, May 16th, I'm holding a trading event in Brooklyn. Again, I will have that flyer out in Telegram. I'll make sure Oran and Charmaine, who does a fantastic job of taking care of our team and taking care of our business, disseminates the flyer. So if you're in the New York marketplace, May 16th, I'm hosting a live trading event. It's open for everyone in the organization. You can bring your team out, bring your family out. We're going to do a presentation, and then we're going to look at some live charts of actually how we do it. So, Oran, the call back over to you. I really
Perfect. I appreciate you, Cash. Yes, yes, yes. All right, guys. That was something that I definitely had to share with you today. Let's go ahead and get into it now. 17 minutes. Don't worry. That's the reason why I started the call early. That's the reason why I started the call early, so you can, I can share that with you. So let's go ahead and get it started. Like I told you today, everybody can see my screen. Very good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So everybody can see my screen now, right? Perfect. 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 All right. I know you can see it because I can see it on all screens. Perfect. All right. So like I told you earlier, I said, I come up with new topics of discussion based on the information or the questions that's been sent to me. So what I want to talk about today is how to identify swing highs and swing lows. Now, I know a lot of you heard that before. Swing high and swing low. Now, if you heard of swing highs before, someone said, I can't hear anything. Okay. Want to verify everyone can hear me? Crystal clear. Perfect. Now, if you've heard of swing highs and swing low before, go ahead and drop the numbers inside the box. If you haven't heard of swing highs and swing lows and you have no idea, you're confused, just say, I've never heard of it before. Okay? I've never heard of a swing high, swing low. Never. Perfect. Perfect. Never. Never. I love it. So, and swing highs and swing lows is very, very important. Very important. Because without the swing highs and the swing lows, you're drawing your Fibonacci's incorrect. Okay? Without the proper swing highs and swing lows, you are drawing your fibs incorrect. Okay? I see people drawing their fibs like this. Like this is the move right here. All right? This is the move right here. And some people are drawing their fibs all the way down here. This is where we started at. They're drawing their fibs all the way down here and trying to determine the next Fibonacci ratio for your entry. Okay? How many of you are guilty of doing this? Now, it's okay. It's okay. How many of you have done this? The market is currently right here. You've drawn your fibs from here all the way down here. And you're looking for, you're saying to yourself, okay, all right, so this market is going to come to the 618. All right, 618 is going to be over here. So you're waiting for this market to make its move all the way back up here. You know how much money you are missing over here because you're drawing out your Fibonacci's incorrectly? Okay? Do you know how much money you are missing out because you're drawing them incorrect? All right, so let's start over. This is going to be a combination of Fibonacci and swing lows and swing highs. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this tonight because we don't have any news. All right, we don't have any news, so if we see a trade setup, then we'll probably take a trade setup. But we don't have any exciting news that's coming out tonight, so we can just sit back and relax, okay? So let's just do this. Not no more. I know better now. Perfect. All right, so what I want to do is just move the screen to the side. There's a white screen. If you can see that check mark, that's good, because I can see it. I know you can see it. Perfect. So what I'm looking for now, I'm going to draw the market like so. Stay in drawing mode. So as the market drops down, watch this now. Sarge, give me 1 second. I might be able to answer your question right now, but I just want to stay in the zone for 1 second. I'm going to come right back to your question. I just want to stay in the zone real quick. Okay? So the market drops down, and we're trying to identify whether or not this is my low. Let me do it this way. This way would be better. Do it in the form of candles. As the market drops down like this, and it drops down again, and then we have another one that drops down like this. So already we can tell that this is the highest candle. Okay? If you understand that this is the highest candle based on two other candles dropping lower, just type in okay. Perfect. Okay, so already we see 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But how do I know if this is the lowest candle? How do I know if this is the lowest candle? So what I'm going to do is, okay, Coach, I can't hear nor see you on IML TV. Let me verify. Perfect. You can see me because I'm watching me on both IML TV and Zoom. Perfect. So how can I tell if this is the lowest candle? Well, all I'm going to do is put a line here. Watch. This is very cool. All right, this is very cool. Watch this. This is cool. You're going to love it. So once this market decides to do this, 1, and then it decides to do this, 2. Oh, once we break the height of the lowest candle, not the low of the lowest candle, once we break the height of the lowest candle, now what we have is a swing low. Whoo! Oh my goodness. Tell me, is that clear or what? Or should I do it again? How clear was that? Should I do it again? It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it again anyway. I'm going to do it again. Uh-oh. Your tarot's so not clear. Okay, no worries, no worries. I'm going to do it again anyway. Watch. We have a drop. Watch this. Let's do it from this side so it can make sense to you, Tarot. Watch this. The market is rising. Rise. Another high. Another high. Okay, cool, cool, cool. If this is my high, well, I don't know if it's my high. All I'm going to do is put a line at the high. Watch. Watch. This is pretty cool. And put a line at the low. I don't know if this, when you analyze it enough times, it becomes second nature. That's right. I don't know if this is my high just yet. The only way that this is going to be, yeah, you can do both, the wick and the body. It doesn't matter. It does. Team, when I'm doing this, time frame does not matter. You can do it on a 1 minute time frame if you wanted to. Swing lows and swing highs, it really doesn't matter. The higher the time frame, the bigger the swing. Woo! The higher the time frame, the bigger the swing. The lower the time frame, well, you've already guessed it, the lower the swing. Okay? So we got one. What if I would have did this? All I'm doing, really, team, can anyone tell me what I'm doing? Oh, this candle just formed. Can anyone tell me what you think I'm doing? This candle just formed, so I'm going to put a line at the top and a line at the bottom. Oh, no. Another one just formed and broke the high. Okay, I'll put a line at the top and a line at the bottom. All right, cool, cool. Another one just formed. Okay, no problem, no problem. So I'll put a line, I'll leave that line at the bottom and I'll leave that line at the top. Okay, cool. Thank you. Trapping the market. Trapping the market. Trapping the market. Trapping the market. That's all we are doing is trapping the market. Remember, team, anytime I do something, my only job as a trader is to trap price. Remember that. Your job as a trader, because you have no idea. Anything can happen. Oops, I was talking to the wrong computer. Sorry about that. If my voice was sounding low, I was talking to the wrong computer. Anything can happen in the market. I can trap up the market right now, expecting the market to drop, to rise up, and then we can get this huge move just like so. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, what just happened? What just happened? I never want you guys to come into this industry thinking that you know exactly where the market is going to go. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get a taste of you know nothing. You're going to get a taste of, man, what happened? You're going to get a taste of, I quit. Okay? So now, as I see that the market just shot up, I'm thinking, okay, all right. And you're probably saying to yourself, but Oran, when do I enter the trade? When your setup comes? So I'm going to ask you this. When do you enter the trade? Okay? The only thing I want to hear is, or read is, when do I enter the trade? When my setup comes. I don't want to hear break, retest, pull back when your setup comes, because you can get a break, you can get a retest, and the market can still do this right here. It can shift to the high and say, nope, I'm going this way. When my setup comes, that's it. That's your job. When my setup comes. We don't say that enough to ourselves. Well, I'm just going to wait until my setup comes. Would it be cool if you did this? What if you did this? Put a line here and a line here. What if you did this? And then after you did this, you went over here. All right, check this out. You went over here. Let me just get this off. Delete. You went over here and you hit this little button that's right here. Ooh. Anybody see what this says right here? Let me see if you guys see that. Add alert. That's right. That's right. You see it? It says add alert. Watch this. Uh-oh. Add alert. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Let's go back. So we want to add an alert right there. What if you did this? Ooh. NZD USD. Wait for the market to break and close. I can't stress it enough. Wait for the market to break and do what? What do we want to do? Wait for it to break and do what? Wait for the market to break and close. Oh, someone say, oh no, I need the paid version of TradingView. Oh no, I need the paid version of TradingView. Team, we don't have problems. We got what? We don't have problems. We have what? Solutions. That's right. We got solutions. You don't need the paid version of TradingView. We got solutions. So let's go over to MT4. Okay, we're going to go over to MT4. Let me go ahead and open it up. Open up my MT4 platform real quick. All right, perfect. And let me just share this right quick. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and share my Zoom. Perfect. Now take a look at this. Same thing. Ooh, I wonder why my screen won't move over. Come on, screen, move over. Well, what if I just hit this button right here? You ever notice that your screen was always stuck and it won't move over? Well, you can just go to the top of your screen and there's going to be a little triangle. You can just move it over. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. But watch this. Now, if I want the market, let's say with this candle here, we put a line there and we put a line there. So what I want to do is right click, go to trading, hit alerts. You see that little arrow right there? Hit alerts. Double click. Now, this is the fun part. This is the fun part because on the fun part is I can just go right here and put in wait for the market to break and close below. Oh, I know what you're saying. I stepped away from my computer, Oran, so what am I going to do now? No worries. We don't have problems. We have what? Solutions. I stepped away from my computer, Oran, so what do I do? No problem. I want you to go to your phone, open up MT4 on your phone, okay? Open up MT4 on your phone, and then I want you to go to settings, and then go to chat and messages. Open up your phone, MT4, go to settings, go to chat and messages, and at the bottom of your screen, there's going to be a Meta Quotes ID number. Once you get that Meta Quotes ID number, I want you to go right over here at the top of my screen where it says Tools. You're going to scroll all the way down where it says Options. And then you're going to go right where it says Notifications. I want you to click on Enable Push Notification. And then you're going to type in your Meta Quotes ID number right here. Type in your Meta Quotes ID number right there, and then you hit OK. And you go right back over here, put in your alert. Test it. And then if the market goes down to that zone, whether you're at your computer or not, it's going to send you a notification. Watch. Ooh. Let me turn the volume up. It's going to send you a notification on your phone. Let me turn this up real quick. There we go. You can type whatever you want in, and it's going to send you that notification, everything that you typed in, right on your phone. That's pretty cool. So no more problems, more solutions. Okay, more solutions. So let's go back to TradingView. Perfect. So now you're saying to yourself, no, don't use call levels, because sometimes you got to understand, team, the reason why I don't want you to use call levels, because sometimes call levels is not using the same price that your broker is using. Remember, if you're doing this from your computer, which broker is it? It's the one that you have your money attached to. So why not set alerts based on your broker? Okay, where do you find the alerts on the MT4 under what tabs? Oh, no. Alerts, yes. So on your computer screen, you're going to hit right click. Oh, back on your screen, you hit right click, and then you go under Watch this. Right click, trading, alerts. And you can adjust that alert up and down. Put it anywhere you want. Can you set alerts from your phone if you're not in front of your computer? No. You can't set it from your phone unless you use the other one, trading view or call levels. Yeah, on your phone, you're very limited. Okay? Perfect. So now, the reason for doing this, team, someone said Team Viewer. Yeah, you can use Team Viewer. That's a way that you can tap into your home computer. Okay? Does the alerts work if you shut down your desktop? Unfortunately, yeah, you shut down your desktop, it's a wrap. But I leave my computer open 24/7. You ever walk into a Best Buy and notice that they never shut the computers down? You don't have to shut your computer off. It'll go into sleep mode, but that alert still works. Yeah, even if it's in sleep mode, it still works. As long as you didn't power it off. Okay? So now let's just say we got an alert here. And now the market does this. Yes, you can use the free VPS. I used to do that back in the days. It became a pain in the butt though, once it expired. What if the market starts to do this? 1, 2. Okay? If the market starts to break below the previous candle, you see this? Now this is going to tell me that this is my highest candle. Does that make sense yet? Okay? Does it make sense? This is now my highest candle. Because I have 2 candles on the left-hand side, which are lower, and 2 candles on the right-hand side, which are lower. So what I want you guys to see, and it's real powerful. You're going to love it. Okay? You're going to love this. You can easily get 20, depending on your time frame, easily 20 to 30 pips. And I'll show you. Okay? I'll show you. Once that market drops and break below the high, and then the second candle break below the high, I'm looking for something that looks like this. Where that market drops down, comes back up. Give me a retest here. I'm taking 20 pips. Look, on a 4-hour time frame, that's 25 pips right there. So I put a line here. That's 25 pips right there. What if it wants to come back and retest this one right here? That's around 70 pips right there. Hey, Oran, just want to know, when you say the candle and the point where it is at, that's only for the candle closes and wouldn't consider the wicks. Yes. Well, with the wicks, I like to include both the candle body and the wicks. Okay, so you're probably going to see, when I go over to the live chart in a second, you're probably going to see me do this. Okay? I don't want to leave no money on the table. You're probably going to see me do this. Get the body and the wick. Okay? Just in case. You know, just in case. Because the wick is just like Dr. Spiller said, the wick is just research. The market is just getting research. So what if you're trading this and the market goes up to here and it does not break the wick? Okay? And it does not break the wick, and then it just stays down here. But what if it does break the wick and it gives you a retest back at the zone at the wick and then shoot back the other way? You see? That's why I like to use both. Okay, good. Thank you, because I just wanted on you showed me the wick and the candle. Yep, perfect, perfect, perfect. So now, how many of you? Let me see 1 second. Before I go into any questions, let me go to Sarge real quick. Sarge, you unmuted. Talk to me. Sarge, how you doing? Yes, I can hear you. Uh-huh. Yeah, eventually it's going to go there. But so let me repeat the question because you were kind of low and most people probably didn't hear it. So the question she was asking, let's say we were on a larger time frame. So I'm going to repeat it just in case you guys didn't hear it. So let's just say we're on a larger time frame, and before most traders that draw their fibs from the highest high, all the way down to the low. And she was wondering if isn't it eventually going to go right back up to that zone? Okay, so I want you guys to think about it for a second. Let's just take a look at it like this for a second. Here's the high and here's the low on a larger time frame. Don't you think right here is a zone also? Okay, right here is a zone as well. There's zones within those levels. And this is probably something I've never showed you before. Okay, there's zones within those levels. So within those levels, there's an opportunity for you to enter those trades. Okay, so let's just say instead of the market going like this, 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 and coming all the way back up to here, it's zones within zones. Let's say the market dropped down, bounced off that 25, dropped down, bounced off that, dropped down, bounced off that zone, dropped down, and then came back over to this 50% right here. Boom. 75%, came back down to retest. Boom. Hit up to 25% right there. Came back to the 50%. Shot back up to the zone right here. Does that make sense? So all of this whole entire move right here, you're catching this move instead of missing out, waiting for the market to come all the way back up here. On a higher time frame, each one of those zones from here to here, that's 27 to 30 pips. Don't you want that money? All right, does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I'll show it to you on the charts in a minute. Okay? Does everyone understand that? Okay? You're gonna find zones used on a higher time frame. No, you can use this. Yeah, you can use it on any time frame, but I just wouldn't do it on the smaller time frames like the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Okay, let's go over to the chart real quick so I can show you some examples of swing highs and swing lows. Okay, so let's take a look at this area here, for example, right around the zone. Do not pay attention over here. So matter of fact, what I'm going to do is cut it off for you so you don't see it. First thing you want to ask yourself is, where am I? I am right here. But Oran, why would you say you are right there? Because that's the current candle. Okay? So can I find the swing high? So I'm looking for the swing high right now. So as I go back, and I see that this is the highest one sitting up top. So what I want to do next is put a line. Watch this. Now you guys see what I'm doing. I'm putting the line at the wick, and I'm putting the line at the highest wick. Now, remember what I told you? Watch this. Remember I told you, when you do this, you can make some major pippage. All right, you can catch some major pippage when you do this. Let's do this right real quick. Someone walk me, if you're taking notes, someone walk me through the steps. I'll unmute you if you want to walk me through the steps. If you're taking notes, I'll unmute you. All right, Terrell said he'll do it. Perfect. All right, Terrell, I want you to walk me through the steps of how. All right, Terrell, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, you got some. You're having a party.
It's not the barbershop.
Oh, you're at the barbershop. Okay, so Terrell, is this my highest candle right here?
Correct, yes.
So what am I looking for next in order to determine whether or not this is the highest candle? And I've already marked my low. What am I waiting for next? Terrell? Terrell! All right, Let me get Sincere. All right, Sincere.
Yo,
How you doing?
what's going on, Coach?
All right, talk to me. What am I waiting for?
You waiting for what you trying to identify the highest candle?
Yep,
Yes, the one you got circled is the highest at this point.
perfect. Now, what do I do next? What am I looking for?
You're looking for your low,
All right, and how many candles that consist of?
2,
All right, and they have to break and close below what?
the lowest candle point, wherever the lowest candle wick and everything was at.
That line that you drew, correct?
Right.
Perfect. How many candles do we have closed below?
We have 1.
And what about this one?
Oh, we have 2. We have
Perfect. Now, you want to see something cool?
2. Yeah.
What
always.
if I was to right click and put in a sell limit at this zone, right? Put a
Right.
sell limit at this zone right here, just like this.
So I have a question. You put a sell limit there. We don't. So that means we're not waiting for the retest.
No, yeah, you're waiting for a retest, but your retest is going to
Oh yes,
come.
that's just an alarm. That's not an actual position.
No. The alarm already went off
Uh-huh.
when those candles broke. Your alarm already went off. So once this market broke below, I'm gonna put a sell limit right here. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do in a minute. Put a sell limit right around that zone. And I'm gonna put a standard lot size. And I'm waiting for the market to come right back to the base of this right here. Then I'm gonna measure down. See if we can get some pippage. So now I'm just waiting to see if that market would come back up. It put me in the trade. You see that? Did I get triggered into the trade?
Wow.
Did I get triggered into the trade?
Automatically.
Did it hit my take profit?
Automatically.
Wick entry. Did I tell you guys I was going to blow your mind tonight? While you're waiting for the pullback, you can get some of this money. Oh, you thought you was going to come here and say, oh my God, Oran is on. Nah. You know what? Let me do it again. Let me do it again because I want you guys to type inside the box, I don't believe you. I don't believe what you're saying to be true. Just go ahead and type, I don't believe you. Someone just asked, was that live? Yeah, it was live. I just made $1 million. No, it wasn't live. It was a replay. There you go. Type in the box, I don't believe you. Perfect. I love it. Now I'm just tell me when to stop. Perfect. Okay. Cool. First thing I need to do is identify my swing high and my swing low. How are we going to do that? Well, is this my high right here? Uh-oh. Someone's in. Mute yourself out for me, Sarge. Sarge? Yeah, mute yourself out for me. Or Terrell, someone's got something going on right now. Perfect. All right, perfect. Let me just mute all. There we go. Desktop. Perfect. Perfect. So now, I believe this is my swing high. This one right here. I believe so. It's higher than this one, but we'll just go with the wick of this one here. So I'm going to put it on the wick of that one. How would you determine where to take profit would have been on that? How many pips you going for? I'm going for 20 pips. 20, 25, maybe 30 pips. That's it. It's either going to hit my pips or it's not. So here's my high. Here's the low of the candle. Now I need to see 2 candles close below. Already we got 1. 2. Now I'll put a sell limit around that zone. Okay, so the market dropped down and created a new low. It didn't come back. Dropped down and created a new low. So it's dropping down. dropping down, dropping down, dropping down. Is this a pullback? Let's figure out if this is a pullback. How can we tell if this is a close since it didn't fully break? Yeah, it's a close. Look, this is a close right here. This one right here, 1 and 2. Not this one. Okay, not this one. This one right here, 1 and 2. This one closed below. This is, all right, come with me, team. This is my high candle right there. This is my high. I'm trapping the high candle. Come with me, come with me. Don't worry about M's, W's, Fibonacci's for a second, okay? Trust me, a lot of that stuff you really don't need. Imagine if you just did this. Imagine if you just did this. Yes, wicks does not count as closing below. That's correct. High, low, wick broke out. That's when your alarm goes off. You see that? That's when your alarm goes off. Now you can open up your phone or your computer and take a look and see what's going on. But if you open up your phone and you say, oh, it was just a wick, now you shut it down, set another alarm. This time your alarm goes off. You said, oh, that closed below. There's your next one that closed below. Look, this one closed below. That one right there. Okay, and this one right there. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm glad that you said that. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much. Yeah. Okay, so now, as this market is dropping down, I need a pullback. This is not a pullback. As it's dropping down, I need to find the low. Find the low. There's the low here. And here's the high of the low, right here. I need to see these two candles close above. Okay? Need to see these two close above. If these two close above, I'll wait for something like this. Breakout, retest, take the market up. Boom, boom. Okay, you see what just happened? Notice how the market closed above. It did a breakout, retest, and shift the market up. Look at this. It did the breakout, retest right here. How many pips did we get? Someone talk to me. Did we hit our pip goal? We got 35 pips on that trade. Someone talk to me for a second. Okay, someone talk to me for a second. All we needed was the market. 2 candles. All right, 2 of those green candles. We got a green and a red. Nope. Wick. Nope. We got a green. One right here. One right here. We got the retest. Wick entry on the retest. Take the market up. Okay, take the market up. Come on, how simple is that? I'll move the market back just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Let's just look at something that you can already see. Something that you can already see. Here's my high. Here's my low. Wait for 2 candles to close below. 1, 2. These candles close below. The market goes up, comes back down. See this? You see how that's like a reaction now? There's your reaction now, even though I guarantee you that even though this market threw a wick up like this, I guarantee you got to drop down right back to this zone here, right here. I can almost guarantee you, why would the market stop right here? Because when something happened, this was a news candle. I guarantee you when this market shifted up like this, it shifted all the way back down and gave you your 20 pips, your 20 to 30 pips. And if you entered here and it came down, you got about 26, 25 pips on that trade. You said breakout with wicks don't count. No. Breakout with wicks do not count. You see this right here? That wick, that's not a breakout. That's not a breakout. That's a fake out. That's a false move. Here's the breakout right here. 1, this close below. 2, close below. So this is based off buy limits and sell limits. Everything I do is buy limits and sell limits. Everything I do is buy limits and sell limits. Or if you, let's say, if you so happen to, you're too close to it, you can do a market execution. All right, Raw, you say you need a one-on-one. Here it is right here, Raw. Ask those questions, brother. Here's your one-on-one right here. It can't get no better than this, brother. This is it right here. I know you and Venna. What's going on, Venna? How you guys doing? Ask those questions right here, team. All right, when you're looking for high and low, wicks don't count. More examples, please. So, Oran, do you only do this on a 4-hour time? No, you can do this on the 1-hour time frame. Let's say you did this on a daily time frame. Bigger pips. Bigger pips. Watch this. Let's go to a different pair. Let's go to a different pair. Let's take a look at GBP, JPY on a daily time frame. Okay? So you guys can see that this happens. This works. This works. All right, I'm going to show you. I'm not going to cut it up. I'm just looking for my high. Okay, just looking for my high and looking for my low. This one don't have a wick. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. Stop playing with me now. You got to stop playing with me. Look at this. This one doesn't have a wick, but we still have 1, 2 candles that close below. And look at this. We got a beautiful wick entry. Take this market down for 100 pips, baby. 100 pips. Stop loss above the swing high. Kick YCBM. You already know. Stop loss above the swing high. If this is my swing high right here, SW stands for swing high. Did we come next to our stop loss? No, 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 no. Inez says, but with wrinkles, we use 3 to 4 wrinkles because the swing high and the swing lows, is that the same thing? Let's go over the wrinkles, Inez. Oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go over the wrinkles. We're doing the same thing. Where do you think I got it from? Think about it. Swing low and swing high is 3 candles. Here's my high. 1, 2, 3. Think about this for a second, Inez. That's what I got it from. I didn't want to give you the sauce, but now I got to sprinkle it all over you now because this is it. That's what wrinkles was created from. The swing highs and swing lows. Here's my high, and all I need is what? 2 candles to break below. Look at this. 1, 2 candles to break below. Now I put my line here, and I wait for my sauce. Okay. Breakout, retest, drop. Give me that money. That's 207 pips. Coach, I'm lost. Can we please review one more again? Coach, I'm lost. Can we please review one more again? Garito. Let me talk to you for a second. I don't think you lost. I think you got it. I think you just want to see it one more again. All right. Garito, Negrito, how you doing?
What's up?
Am I pronouncing your name wrong? I'm probably chopping it up like the market. Talk to me.
Perito Negrito.
And Garito, Negrito. Perfect. ¿De dónde está? Where you from?
So I'm just confused. I thought that swing low, swing high, the swing low were going to teach us how to draw fibs. I'm just a little lost right now.
Hold on, you said with the swing lows and swing high, you thought I was going to teach you how to draw fibs?
Yeah, I thought.
I am. You ain't let me get there.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, you trying to take the cake out the oven before it's done.
Do that sometimes.
Somebody gonna have a messed up birthday, man.
You gotta check the cake.
Yeah, check the cake. Check the cake. Hold on 1 second. This is my first time attending your session, and I was fascinated with your strategy at the Houston event, and I thank you for that, by the way. Quick question. How do I have access to your recording videos after the session? Right on IML TV. The moment we're done, after this, you can go right to IML TV and rewatch it. All right? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Can you show us again where we put the entry point? Is it the point below the high and the low? GBP/JPY, buy or sell? Somebody say GBP/JPY. Is that a buy or a sell? Okay, I'm about to show you guys. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. I see what y'all doing. That's not right. I almost got Denzel on you. My. All right, real quick. Let's get into it real quick. So, when it comes to your swing highs and swing lows, we already know that this is the lowest candle right here. No, not again. Don't even think about it. I know what you're doing. All right, so look. Once this market breaks above, I just showed you this right here. Once the market breaks above this right here, this is going to start to create your swing low. This is going to be your lowest point. This point is not your lowest point until we have two candles that close above. You see that? Does that make sense? No, the recordings will be available immediately. Okay? The recordings will be available immediately. Right after this session. The moment I hit stop, the recordings will be available. Okay? So someone said repeat the last part. Okay, no worries. Perfect. So this is the lowest point. This is what we've been doing all night, team. And then if this is my lowest point of this one candle, here's my high point of this candle. We're looking for how many candles? Write this down. 2 candles. Write this down, team. This is very important. 2 candles to close above this line. Write this down. Okay, 2 candles to close above that line. Now notice this. We got those 2 candles to close above that line, and the market came down and retest. You see, I just gave you guys a setup that you will remember forever. Now, when do I start drawing my fibs, Oran? No problem. Don't worry. Don't worry. I've already identified my low. Perfect. Now, I need to find my high. All right, let's go ahead and identify my high. As the market goes up, pulls back down. You see right here? How many candles did we have closed below this one? None. They all broke that. They stayed in that same level. Okay? You have to go through the academy to learn that. But it's the market goes above the certain. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we didn't have anything that broke below. So guess what? This is a trend continuation. The market goes up. We have a little red candle here. Did we have anything break below this red candle? No. Trend continuation. As this market goes up, this is my high. This is my high candle right here. Here's the low. Did we have anything in this suite of candles? Okay. Come on, team. Focus, focus. Come back, come back, come back. Come back. I need you guys to focus. You're having 20 different conversations. Why do I need fibs if I can trade each candle? That's true. You really don't need it. You really don't need it, but it's just extra confirmation. Okay? Just in case you want to use it, I'll show you how. Okay? So look at this right here. Don't get distracted. Right around this zone here, I'm trapping this candle. Did we have anything break below this? No. So we have a continuation. Perfect. Now, check this out. Here's my high, and here's my low. Did we have anything break below this one? Did anything break below this candle here? Here's my high. Okay, I got a few yeses. Yes, yes. Perfect, perfect. Someone said no. Okay. All right, 2 candles. Yes. So if this is my high candle, wait for the break. We got 1 that broke below your line. This is the reason why you guys are drawing the line. The line is going to help you identify when the market broke below. So you have the line here. We broke below. We broke below. Remember I told you you're going to get that retest? And look, shift that market down. Get them pips, baby. Look at that. 207 pippies. Would that be okay? I've been showing you this all night. And it's quite simple almost. 207 pips. I love it. And you only needed 20 to 30 pips. You got your money and out. So now when the market comes back up, it comes back up and gives you another one. This time it gave you 229 pips. Someone says, struggling to understand where to place the line. All right, Jay. Front and center, Jay. Front and center. All right. Jay, I'm trying to figure out, because I see a whole bunch of J's here. What are you under, Jay? Juan? Okay. Juan. What do you call 2 guys named Juan playing basketball? One on one on one. All right, Juan. I don't see you on here, Juan. All right, and I try to put in J and it don't come up. Yeah. All right, I'm a bit lost when to enter. Okay, Destiny. Let's use Destiny. See, team, that's why I tell you to use your real name so I can find you. Destiny, how you doing?
Good.
Uh-oh, you sound sad, Destiny. What's going on?
I just don't understand where you entered at.
Around here? Okay, perfect. All right, are you taking notes, Destiny?
Yeah.
Perfect. Destiny, what is this right here? This
That's
candle.
your, which one?
This one right here.
That's your lowest low.
Perfect. That's my lowest low. How many candles do I need to confirm that this is my low?
2.
Perfect. Did we get 2?
No.
We didn't get 2 candles? That crossed
Oh, yeah.
above this one right here?
Yes.
That crossed above that line. We got
Yeah,
1 and 2.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, Destiny. Now, as this market moved up, you see this red candle right here?
Yes.
It stopped the market from moving up. So now I'm going to put a line at the high of that red candle and a line at the low of that red candle. Did we get 2 candles break below this line?
No.
Perfect. So that's called a trend continuation. The market keeps moving. All right, Destiny. This green candle is higher than this red one, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Did we get anything that break below this line?
No.
Perfect. So that's called what?
Trend continuation.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Destiny, now we come to the top, and I'm starting to believe that something is happening. Right here, this is my high. This green one is higher than this red one, right?
Yes.
Did we get 2 candles that close below this black line?
Yes.
Perfect. You know what that black line is? It's also your entry to sell when the market comes back.
So that would be for a sell limit, correct?
Perfect, perfect. Good stuff, good stuff. That's right, sell limit. Okay, sell limit is when the market drops down, comes back up, and continues to drop down. A buy limit is when the market goes up, comes down, and continues to buy. Make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. You understand that now?
Yes.
Perfect. Stay on the line. Don't go anywhere because now we're going to draw our fibs. Now, check this out. We're going to draw fibs. Most traders would do this. They would go from the low all the way up to here. Okay? So now, Destiny, I want to show you because all of this is fake. That's false. So what we want to do is we want to come to the body. Right to the body. Yeah. All of this didn't happen. What's the point of using this data if it's not here? So let's come up to the body. Okay? And once we come up to the body, around this zone here, the market pulls back to what level? You see how it drops at the 75 and pushes up. And then the market drops down lower. And I guarantee you, if I was to put this in, it's probably going to be the 382 or the 618. So we'll put the 618 in there. There you go. The 618 is also the 382, just reversed. So as you can see here, we put the 618 right around that zone. You see that beautiful entry on the 618?
Yeah.
Now that the market came to that 618, now this became my swing high. As the market drops all the way down in levels, drop, pull back 25%, drop, hold this level, and then hold this level here. Destiny, I can enter this trade. This is pretty cool now. I can enter this trade the moment we break. You see the 75 right here?
Yeah.
Watch this. This is cool. Watch. You'll love this part. The 75 is where we stop. Guys, what happened when we drop and pull back? What do we do? Do you remember this when I did this training? When we drop and the market pulled back, what do you do next? Draw a line.
At the top of the V and on the bottom.
No, at the bottom. If it drops here and pull back, you draw a line here.
Okay.
So now, once the market continued to drop down, look what happened once it hit the zone. And then it broke the 75 on that little small candle right there. You see that?
Yeah.
Did we get a retest to that line?
Yes.
Ooh. Would it be okay if you caught this whole move to the next line right there for 216 pips, right back to the high? I knew that was going to happen. Nope, you can't just say, you got to say it like this. Aha.
Aha. Oh my God, that makes so much more sense now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I was a little confused on where I entered at, like with the little fake, with the breakout here, the little fake out, I should call it, where the lowest low. That's where I got confused. I'm like, wait, is it gonna hit down there? Am I waiting for it to go towards that way? But now it makes sense where you put the lines out with when it breaks above.
Somebody said you about to go put a standard lot size now. Now, someone says, how many pips is good amount for a day chart? Team, it doesn't matter if you're on the hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the weekly. Your pip count shouldn't change. All right? The moment your pip count change, that's when you're going to go through the stress of the market doing a pullback, going up, a pullback, going up. You can stop. I'm in profit. Nope, I'm not in profit. 5 days later, I'm in profit. I'm not in profit. Okay? Stick to your pip count. Okay?
Question. If I put in a trade on the day, for example, right? And I put in my stop loss and my take profit and I set it up. Should it take a day or would it just take the regular couple hours that it would normally take, depending on how many pips I put in? Would the chart matter or no? Okay.
You know who you should talk to about that?
Who?
And they got the answer for you. Wells Fargo, Chase, TD American, TD Bank. I want you to talk to them because those are the ones who actually push that market, and they can tell you how long it's going to take. I can't tell you that. All right. So now,
all right, that makes sense.
Perfect. So now take a look at this, team. How do we know that this is the low? How do we know that this is the low right here? We need 2 candles to close above. So now we got 2 candles to close above. I want you to focus on this line. I'm going to change the color for you. Let's see if we ever get a retest back to that line. Yeah. We got a retest that came right back to that line. Oh, snap. This is the current market. Whoa. This is the current market. You see? Do you see what happened? Look at this. The market came right back to the 618 on the current market. What is that telling you now? That this is a true zone. Look, structure, 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 right back to that zone, structure. Drop mic. Now do you guys understand why I take you from downtown to uptown, and why I get so, I'm not going to say frustrated, but why I tell you not to get distracted? Because I'm taking you somewhere. Imagine if you would have hit this trade here, got a beautiful entry right there, where the market is currently at, you're up 100 pips. I'm trying to take you on a journey, but I can't take you on a journey if you are distracted by things that have no relevance to the conversation. Okay? This is why it's very important to take notes. Take notes. If I'm talking too fast, tell me, Oran, slow it down. Slow down. I just took you on a journey. And notice that 618, the market loves that zone. It came right back to it. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame and look at it. Look at that entry. You see that entry? Look at this. Look at that entry. Okay? The last one was a long wait for the buy stop. Buy stop? I'm not sure, Kevin, what we don't have a buy stop here. I'm not sure. Okay. Coach, do you place the order right after the wick? Yeah, I mean, if my alarm goes off and I see something, okay. For example, let's take a look at gold, XAU USD. Okay. For example, let's just say, and we'll start from here. Okay, I'm looking for my low. Here's my low point here. And I'm looking for my high of that low point. And I'm just trapping the market at 1272. Okay, here's my low. And I need 2 candles to close above. Here's 1, here's 2. Team, did we get a retest at 1272? No, we didn't. We didn't get a retest at 1272. We didn't get a retest at 1272. I wouldn't be surprised. Watch this now. You see the way this market is rising like this? What do you think I'm going to do next? If you guys know me, what do you think I'm going to do next? Cut the head off. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. I'm going to cut the head off. So I'm going to start from this low here, and I'm going to slice through the head and stop right about there. Go back over here, and now that I cut the head off, move that over. Look at the structure now. We could have a crashing down to that level. Oh my goodness. And we have a bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing right there. We have a bearish engulfing that was violated. Start marking up your zones. You said, why not play the high as well? I haven't got there yet, but we'll find something out. We'll find something on a high. So let's just say I want to cut this off on a high. I can't use this one because that's the current market. So I can use this one here. Ooh, look at this. So now I trap the market, trap the market. So what I want to do now is something like this. Use this wick because this is the high. Look at this. Remember your swing highs, team. Your swing highs. and put it at the bottom of this. All of this zone is potential buy opportunity, okay, if the market decides to come down in that level, okay. So if the market decides to drop down in here, bounce off of this zone in here somewhere, it don't necessarily have to stop here. Oh, but if it does come into this zone this deep, can anyone tell me what are the possibilities, okay, of the market coming into the zone, retesting that zone? Oh, wait a minute. What do you think might happen next? Wakanda for life! What do you think might happen next? Crashing down. Because we already got the structure right here. To where? To where? 1272. 1272. Now, do you understand why I wanted to show you how powerful this is? Yeah, Jay, it's kind of, if you can type your question, go ahead, type your question in. But for some reason, I just can't unmute you. I don't see your name. Okay. Do you recommend entering this? Can you see? Can I see you do this on Euro NZD? Now, unfortunately, I don't want to. I mean, we're already overdue. It's 10:21. I want to see you do it. Okay. You've already seen me do it on several charts. I want to see you do it. Send it to me, because if I see that you're doing it, that means that you are learning. Okay. Because if I continue to do this and don't give you a chance to do it, Jay, I'm going to be your crutch. Okay? Camille. Yes, Camilla 32. What's your question? Sorry about that. I'm looking at 3 screens right now. Are you on Zoom? Okay, let me go over there real quick. I don't see you, Camille. Kamala? No, I don't see you. Yeah, Kamala 32, I don't see you. I don't know, maybe it's something up with me. I see Cameron. All right, I'll unmute Cameron. Cameron, how you doing?
Good, good.
All right, you had a question?
Yeah, so the question is, so once you get your swing high, right, you could always use the sell limit once you get your swing high.
Yes, yes.
And also your buy limit once you get your swing low.
Perfect. Now remember, if it all depends, because it might be a short sell and it might be a short buy. Okay, so let's look at this for an example. Would this be considered my swing high? The one up top?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, swing high, do we get 2 candles that broke below?
Yes.
Perfect. So now you're just waiting for a retest right around this zone. Okay? But what if the market does this next? What if it keeps dropping? Okay, what if it keeps dropping? Remember, if this is your swing high, this became your swing high because down here became your swing low, right?
Oh.
Now watch this. This is the cool part. This became your swing low. Isn't that beautiful?
But the swing of Oran, did the 2 candles close above the low candle?
You see this candle here?
Yes.
Did we get 2 candles that close above it?
2 candles. Yes, yes, yes.
There's your answer.
Yes.
That's why this became my swing low. 2 candles closed above it. And look, as this market crashed back down, look at this. Breakout, retest, drop.
Wow.
Don't you like swing lows now? And look at that. Would it be okay? Would it be okay if you took 65 pips?
Yes.
Beautiful, right?
Yes, yes.
Now, let's just stay in this zone for a second, because right here, what if we missed it? We saying to ourselves, I'm not going to wait days for that market to come back. So here's my swing high. Here's the high and low. 2 candles broke below. We didn't get a retest. The market dropped down. Cool. Now I'm looking for another low and another high. Okay, perfect. So now this is a little doji here. I'll take a look at, ooh, this is a good one. Use this one here. This market just kept continuation going down, 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 down. I would have entered this trade, to be honest with you, off of this move right here. This is why I like this. This is what I want to see on gold on the other side. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing you guys now how gold, I drew that line. We got structure, structure, structure. I want to see that break, retest. Look at that same breakout right here. See that? Breakout, X marks the spot. Where did it break at? Right here. X marks the spot right there. The market drops. If you missed it, don't worry. Catch the bigger one. Boom. You see that?
Yeah.
Someone said, I think the line chart will help identify the swings much better. Let's find out. Let's find out. On the line chart, let's see if it identifies the swings much better. I just don't want you to miss out on anything. So let's say if this is the high and this is the lowest part, did we get a retest? No. Yeah, I don't want you to miss out. Okay. No, it's not too late to go over levels. I'm glad you asked. Levels is very important. Okay. Help see structure. Okay. We're doing an update on levels now. Okay. So I want you to use everything that I showed you so you can actually apply it. So let's just say right here, you're looking at this system right here, right now, on levels. You open up the app and you want to identify your swing low. You don't get the alerts? Okay, let's say that this is my low right here. Okay, so if this is my low, I'm waiting for 2 candles to break above it. Okay, so I got two candles that broke above this high right here. So I'm looking for a possible retest around this zone. And if you can clearly see, what do we have here? This would be left shoulder, head, right shoulder. And if I can push that market up, if I can push it up at least to right there, 20, that's 20 pips right there. You see how that makes sense, team? That's 20 pips right there. And what if I take it up for 30 pips? It's 30 pips right there. Okay. Where are we? Right now, we're still in the Asian session. And let's take a look at CHF, JPY. All right, I'm going to be removing a lot of these pairs, but there's a sell limit. I saw that. But why did the system call for a sell? I don't know. Market, something happened. What do? Always analyze your chart. Always analyze your chart. You got to understand, guys, these systems are built based on robots. All it takes is a slight twist in the forecast. Just like if you're driving. Let's say if you're driving and the GPS, the signal, something happens, it's going to say recalculating, recalculating, just to put you back on course. Nothing is going to be 100%. This is the reason why I pour out so much to you guys, so you can understand when to get back on course, when to recalculate. Okay?
So yeah, that is a little slow, man, because two candles break up above that. One.
So take a look at this real quick, and I'll leave you guys with this. If this is my low, my lowest candle right here, I need 2 candles to break above. 1, 2. So can I possibly look for a retest around the zone, stop loss below the low, and take that market up for the sell limit? You see that? I can take that market right up for the sell limit. So it's calling out a sell limit right here. So is it possible we can get that retest, take that market for a sell limit at 40, 45 pips? You see how that works? And look, they're giving you a beautiful pattern. All right, anyone understand that, what I'm doing right now? Get the retest. We already got the 2 candles that broke above. Yeah, we can, no. Buy limit here, sell limit here. Okay? Buy limit here, sell limit here. There's about 45 pips. Yeah, 46 pips to that zone. Ping pong. Get your money. So use this scanner to help you identify possible opportunities. Okay? Possible opportunities. Whether you want to look at it from the top or the bottom, it's up to you. Like I said, I'm going to fix all of this. Will GJ be doing the same thing? All right? I'm going to be redoing all of this to make sure it's nice and clean. Here's my high. Here's my low. Wait for 2 candles. 1, 2. Now, is it possible we can get this market to come right back to 109,788 for a sell opportunity? All right, and look at this. Bring it right back down. Look at this, 33 pips. You can bring that market down. Left shoulder, head, boom. Right shoulder, boom. Everyone, do you see this? I'm giving you a step-by-step playbook. This would be your right shoulder right there. Okay? Right around that zone there. When all others fail, I try to go above and beyond so you can get this knowledge. You see that? It's powerful. Okay? Over and over and over. Find your highs, find your lows. Okay? Right here. Find your high. Here's a low point. And look at this. I can't make this up, team. Here's the high, here's the low. 1, 2 candles break below, retest, sell the market. All right, someone asked, can I do this on the 15-minute time frame? I'm going to go to the 15-minute just for you. Okay, so let's go to the 15-minute for you real quick, and I'll just randomly go. Okay. And what I'm looking for is identify the highest wick. That same candle, find the lowest point. Find 2 candles that break below. 1, 2. Get the retest. How many pips do you want? All right. There you go. 25 pips. All right. Kamel, what's your question? All right. I'm going to let you guys go now. Oh,
yeah, so when you're doing the sell limit, Oran, do you take it from the higher height wick or the body? The swing high wick or the body?
If it has a wick, you put it on the wick.
You put it on the wick?
Yeah, if it has a wick, you put it on the wick. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a wick, so we use that. So let's just say this one right here. This one has a wick here. and he has a wick on the bottom. You see that? 2 close below, the market comes back up, get your entry, get your money. You see that? Guys, I'm showing you this over and over, even on a smaller time frame. Does it work?
Okay.
All right. Figoli, I'm going to let you answer this question. Where does your stop loss go?
Well, your stop loss depends on where your
No. All right. Figoli, how you doing? Figoli.
I'm fine.
Perfect. How long you been in IML, brother?
Like 6 months.
6 months. Perfect. All right. So this is my swing high, right?
Yes.
This is my swing low.
Yes.
Wait, this is my swing high, right? We just identified it, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. If I'm entering my trade here for what type of trade?
Sell limit.
Sell limit. Perfect. So my stop loss goes where?
Below the lowest point.
My stop loss goes below the lowest point. So this is my lowest point right here. My lowest point here. So my stop loss goes here, and I'm entering a sell limit here.
no way.
I'm sorry.
No. Let him answer.
Above the swing high.
Thank
Above
you.
the high.
Thank you. All right. Team, here's the reason why I did that. Okay? Here's the reason why I did that. I used to lose trades because I didn't pay attention to the market. I used to lose a lot of trades because the only thing I saw was buy now, sell now, buy now, sell now. I did not pay attention to where I was in the market. So the reason why I didn't give you the answer, Figoli, the reason why I didn't give you the answer, because I wanted you to look at where you were in the market.
Thank you very much.
I cannot be next to you when you're trading. So if you don't know where you are in the market, there's no way that you're going to be able to put your stop loss or protect your losses. So I want you to do not be in a rush to place the trade. Take 2 seconds to say, where am I? Where's my recent high? Oh, my high is here. My entry to sell is here, so my stop loss must go above the high. Correct?
Correct.
All right. Jordan, so this strategy is for limit orders only. All right. Jordan, how you doing?
I'm good, boss. How you doing?
Good. Jordan, how long you been in IML?
I've been in IML for about 2 months. My membership is actually currently inactive, so I'm kind of bummed about that. But I definitely want to catch these nuggets. That's why I'm asking a bunch of questions.
Okay. Perfect. All right, no worries. So hopefully we can get you back on point, so you can reactivate, and you go from there. You know, because at the end of the day, here's the thing: you're gonna be real bummed out when these Zoom calls start coming in.
Oh yeah. I'm reactivating tonight.
Perfect. All right. Because again, team, what's going to happen is eventually a lot of these calls are not going to be here. I just want to do it until enough of you start to learn. Is this recorded? I'm kind of late to the party. Darius, you're late to the party. Do you know the rules? If you're late to the party, type 1 through 50. 1 through 50. You're late to the party, not just the number 50. So, what was your question again?
My question was, for this strategy, is it only for limit orders, buy limits and sell limits?
All right, perfect. I'm going to let you answer this. The market drops down. We got 1, 2 that just broke below. By the time you open up your chart, the market is right here where you should place your order. Do you have time to put a limit order in?
Yes.
It's not going to allow you to do it.
Oh no, it's not going to allow me to do it because I already broke entry.
Nope, because you're too close to the price.
Right.
So what do you need to do?
You need to wait for the next big move.
Market execution. Market execution.
Oh, okay.
Hit that button, market execution.
Okay.
All right, when
So
price is
notes
too
you
close.
Write down on this. So from my notes, what's the best way to jot this down so I can lock it in?
What the? You mean to tell me you didn't write notes all night?
Oh no, I'm writing notes now. I've been writing notes. It's just so I can secure that info. What's the best way for me to write it down? Because I could put something like, if I miss the move, just place market execution. But
There's your answer. There you go. If you miss the move, do a market execution. If the price is right there where your sell limit would have went, drop it. Finger tap it. Finger pop that thing. Pop.
Got it.
All right. When will the sell limit not activate? When will the sell limit not activate?
When it's too close to price.
Hold on. Let me see who asked me that question. That's a good question. For Stevie Wonder. Okay. Come on, where you at? I want to help you out. All right. Drew, that's who I want to talk to. My man, Drew. Drew Wood. What's going on, Drew? Drew, don't be shy. Come on, Drew. Talk to me. Coach, do I have to say I'm lost or sleeping the job for you to hit my line? Drew, you ain't trying to talk, man. Drew, the answer to your question, when will a sell limit not activate? And the answer is, I don't even know how to answer that one, Drew. It won't activate if the market is not there. If your sell limit is here and the market is way down here, it's not going to activate. If the market comes here and then it turns around and go the other way, it's not going to activate. The sell limit will activate when the market goes and touch that zone. If the broker is overloaded like it did with the news last week, yeah, can pivots help you point out the pullback? Yeah, they can. That's why it's pivot points. It can help you out. But thank you, team. I feel like right now I'm just coasting. Right now I'm just jabbering. Ooh, this is good. This is good. Do you only take the trade on the retest? No retest, no trade. No retest, no trade. Here's my high. Ooh, we might get a sell. Here's my low. If this market does this, it's already looking like a head and shoulder pattern. If this comes in here like this and breaks this zone here, probably look for something like that. Ooh. All right, Coach, what about the group you said you were going to start for? Yes, that's what I'm working on, that group, because eventually these Zoom calls will disappear. All right. Yeah, no. All right. Summary. Oh, busy brain. Thank you. Open up your chart. Identify the swing high and low from the present candle. Place a line on the high of the candle 1 hour, 4 hour, and put a line on the low. Allow 2 candles to close below above the swing candle. Place a limit or buy, waiting for the market to retest. Broke structure market gets there. You are in the trade 20 to 25 50 stop up. Come on, that's what I'm talking about, busy brain. Now that's a note taker. That's what I'm talking about. Busy Brain just wrote out the summary for everyone. And if you guys don't take advantage and copy that, something is wrong. Wow. Now that's powerful. That's powerful, Busy Brain. Jazzy Shay said, I don't see it. It's on IML TV. It's on IML TV. So, come on, team. If y'all ask that question one more time, is this recorded? Yes, on IML TV. I don't record these Zoom calls. Okay? That's why you should take notes. Yeah, Lorenzo, I'm gonna get some rest. Hey, Jerry, yes, I appreciate you, brother. All right. Team, thank you all for everything. I'm not sure. Here's the thing. I'm not sure if I'm going to be teaching in Dallas. Okay? I'm not sure if I'm going to be teaching in Dallas because I may have missed the deadline to submit my, for Dallas. So I may not be teaching in Dallas for the convention. Yeah, today was the deadline. They closed it. And I just got the notification today. So, yeah, man. So I'm going to be hanging out. Yep. So, with that being said, thank you, team. You guys are going to learn a lot regardless. And I will see you on the next one. Good night. See you tomorrow.